In it?
Yes.
Oh, did you get that?
Hold on.
Hi, this is Leslie of 1966 Incorporated presents Leslie's Homemade Soaps. And today I'm going to ask my son William, who is 15 and doesn't like anything really, about my soaps. He's been using my soaps as long as I've been making them because I had so many soaps that we just gave away our detergent bars from the store. And we've been using this. I mean, how am I not going to use my own product? This is the only soap we use. How do you feel about Mommy's soap or Leslie's homemade soap? Do you like it? Do you wish we would go back to the detergent bars maybe?
No, I do not.
Why not?
The detergent bars used to always dry my skin. I would always wake up feeling like a reptile. But now that I use my mom's lotiony feeling soap, I feel a lot better.
Tell the truth, boy.
I did not just tell the truth.
Truly?
Yeah.
Okay.
It also made my skin look chalky.
Yeah, I noticed. On my 5% super fat soaps, oof, look like I've been crawling around on some drywall.
I meant the detergent soap.
No, this was in the middle of winter. And it was indigo swirl soap. And the 5% to me did not do his skin justice. So I pretty much have given away much of my 5%. Some people like it. Like my dad said, yeah, it cuts grease. Like if you're dirty or you got a lot of stuff going on and you really want a clean hand and a clean palette to deal with if you wear a lot of product, those 5% super fat soaps are standard in the homemade soap making industry, and it gets you really super clean. But I had to put on lotion after I used it, so I upped the super fat content after my sister-in-law mentioned that it was kind of trying to her too. We're talking about 7, 8, 9, 10% extra oils in each bar. Now William doesn't look ashy after he uses it. I noticed. And that means you don't have to use lotion if you don't want to. Depends on what you want. These sea salt bars, 10% super fat. 10%. Like I said, this one is 8 or 9%. And we don't have to use lotion or any type of emollient on our skin afterwards. Same thing with the shampoo bars. Now, do you like the way the Mommy's soap smells? Leslie's homemade soap smells?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. William mentioned to me one time, I really heavily scented a soap because it was suggested that people like heavily scented soap. And it had a flowery edge to it. He didn't like it. He said, I don't want to smell like flowers. He's a boy. He don't want to smell like flowers. I've become a little bit more sophisticated in my fragrance blends. I blend my own fragrances. I order fragrances, basic notes, strawberry, tall grass, smells like cut grass, cedarwood, and I blend to soften up the woodsy edge so that it smells almost like a piece of candy sometimes.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Or maybe a little bit more woodsy for men. Like the sea salt, it's very clean, but it's subtle. It's a subtle smell. It doesn't really smell like anything on your skin. This one is a little sweeter. It has goat's milk in it, which changes the composition of the soap. So I just wanted to get William's input into Mommy's soap. This is the only soap we have, so this is the soap we use. We're not going to be using the sea salt, goat's milk, and all these different soaps that Mommy intends to sell. We're using this because this is, like I said, I just wanted to experiment with super fat and the hanger swirl. So this is mostly just a lard soap. But you need a combination of hard and soft oils. Lard, beef tallow, or solid vegetable oil for people who are meatless. Makes a nice hard bar soap, salt hardened soap. And I didn't fragrance it a lot. And he loves this. He loves this soap. It doesn't have much of a fragrance at all. It faded away. And it has a little bit of activated charcoal in it. So yeah, we're using these soaps. however, happy birthmas, sea salt goat's milk, sea salt seaweed, sea salt um, calendula, and seaweed with shea butter. These are for sale, and I'm gonna go put them up. So thanks, and remember to go to hotprocessedsoap.blogspot.com to order all the soap you care to have. If you know me personally, just let me know, and I'll just sell you the soap on site. I've run into a couple of people. I told them what I'm into now, and they're like, well, let me try that. They know about homemade soap, they like homemade soap, or they just want to try it. Because this, like, if you take this in a steam room, like at the gym, oh my God, rub it over your skin and just let it sit there and soak in, and then go shower. Your skin will be soft. You will be completely detoxified with the steam and the sweat and the sea salt. It's great. If you want to get like something that will braid the skin, just to take off that first layer of skin, just to be soft, sea salt soap, that's what you want. So again, for Leslie's Homemade Soap, or 1966 Incorporated presents Leslie's Homemade Soap, I'm Leslie, and I bid you farewell. Buy my soap. It's $1 an ounce. With additives, $1.20. But if I see you, I'll cut you a deal. On the website, $1 an ounce, additives, $1.20 an ounce. It's not that much more, because you can go on Amazon right now and order a bar of Dead Sea Salt soap for $9, and you're talking 6 or 7 ounces, maybe 6 or 5 ounces. It's not like a hunk of soap that you can cut off of. So I will bid you farewell and leave you with those thoughts. Have a great day.
Usually when people say farewell the first time, they stop.
Yeah, lecturing. The cameraman's lecturing me. Just turn it off.
I was not recording the whole time. Okay, I was.
Is it off?
No, it's not off.
What? I'm not gonna edit any of this. Just turn the camera off.
What do you mean? What's wrong with editing? Seriously.
Turn it.
Oh, and also, do you think Seth
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You know, it's fine. I will edit it.
You know why I like Mommy's sea salt soap and all these different soaps? Because it's a calming hobby. And I need to have something in my day that I can look forward to.
Mom, I will edit it. Jesus.
These soaps bubble and lather up so magnificently. It just makes me feel
Mom, I'm gonna edit this out. I'm
putting this right up on YouTube as is. I just want people to buy the soap. I need to introduce them to the soap.
Well, then you gotta edit the commercial to make sure, you didn't mess up. This is why people have scripts. This is why people edit. To make sure the videos don't look like shite. And I'm pretty sure people will not like to hear this at the end. Don't buy your soaps, they give you termites. You see? Now you gotta edit it.
Alright. One more thing. This soap is not for sale to the public. I made this just to experiment with superfat amounts. This is a 9% superfat, or 8%, 9 or 8. The salt bars are 10% superfat because of the amount of salt and coconut oil in them, which can be drying. This I made because I wanted to try a hanger swirl, and because I wanted a soap. The thing about making your own soaps, I wanted a soap that I could use and not have to bother with putting on lotion after the bath and shower. Yes, incredibly lazy, but sometimes I'm really tired and I really have a lot of things to do all at once seemingly, and I don't want to be remiss, and I don't like dry skin. None of my soaps are dry because the lowest is at least a 5% superfat. But I have eczema, which led me to really search for another way to bathe. The detergent bars, I wouldn't be able to let touch this patch of eczema that actually just sprung up here recently. Too many acidic foods, I guess. I've had it all my life. I can rub this on any eczema patch. any, and not have a problem. I will not itch. It will not dry it out. Every inch of my skin is moisturized. I can scrub all day to the dickens. Just scrub until the cows come home. Just really get in there and scrub in with hot water and any of my high super fat soaps, 8-9%. No sign of ash or dryness, no skin tightening. And you know, chlorinated water can be really quite drying. For people with sensitive skin, you understand. And I'm using household ingredients, oils that you find at Walmart. Nothing out of the ordinary. You find the oil reasonably, no motor oil, nothing like that. You find the oil, you pick your oil, and I will make you a bar of soap or a couple of pounds of soap out of it. If you want olive oil soap, 100% fine. Please be noted that you need to understand it will be a slimier feel to the soap. It will not bubble up, but it will have a creamy lather. A lot of people buy 100% olive oil soaps because they're kind and gentle to the skin. They are not known for their astringent abilities. If you want an all shea butter soap, again, be forewarned that it may not be very astringent, but it will cream. It will have a creamy lather. The best soap recipe is a percentage of coconut oil, 25% usually. And then the rest of the oils can be comprised of soft oils like olive or soybean. You can put your butters in there. It's expensive or inexpensive as you care. Now, if you are interested in having really good true soap, I order soap from my blog spot. I got confused. I'm going to say call me. If you know me, call me and I will make you some soap. Otherwise, you can order the soap of your choice from hotprocessedsoap.blogspot.com. There's a little form on there for PayPal. It's not cheap. Not everything can't cost a nickel, really. I mean, because buying things retail and not in bulk, you kind of push up your profit margins. And right now I'm not making much of a profit. I really just like to make soap. And I'm making it for myself anyway. So as far as the bubble bars, when I get some more ingredients for that, they'll be for sale as well. I will ship my soap to you. The shipping information is on hotprocessedsoap.blogspot.com. And think about it. This particular soap, the black, is made out of activated charcoal, which is a detoxifier. This has bentonite clay in it, which is why it's gray. It's a gray powdery clay, like volcanic ash. It's a detoxifier. When you detox, you're drawing toxins out of the skin, and of course, skin is the largest organ on our body. This calendula petal or marigold petal is very soothing and healing to the skin. So take that at face value. This Happy Birthmas soap, I made this on my birthday. I don't know why I called it Happy Birthmas soap. Shout out to Seth MacFarlane and Family Guy. It's funny. It's a very funny show. Anyway, I call it Happy Birthmas soap because it has musk thistle in it. Now, anyway, if you know the clip, it's silly. And I use this as a shampoo bar because thistle is good for your hair. I used it on my hair and it swelled it up. It thickened it right up. I didn't have to use any other hair products on my hair, which is strange for me because I don't naturally have thick hair. I have relaxed hair, but I stretch my relaxer for weeks, months at a time. So it's enough new growth and enough relaxer for me to see the difference on both types of hair. And I'm very happy with this soap. This is a softer soap. As time wears on, it will get harder. The harder the soap, the less it's likely to melt away in the shower and bath. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about my soaps without my children interrupting me. And no, I'm not going to edit out the emotional outburst by my son. But I will have him on later to testify about my soap. He likes mommy's soap, and he's picky. If he didn't like it, he would complain about it. But he doesn't complain about these soaps. As long as it's not flowery. My soaps have a scent, but they're not perfume soaps. They're scented because I personally don't care for the scent of unscented soap. So I make it, I scent it. However, if you don't want scent in your soap, just when you're ordering it, let me know in the little text box, unscented, and I won't put scent in your soap. You can use this on babies, adults, dogs, whatever, because it's really natural. Things that you can find out of the grocery store. So with that being said, go to hotprocessedsoap.blogspot.com. I'm also found on Facebook. My page is entitled 1966 Incorporated presents Leslie's Homemade Soap. So check me out on there. I'm always posting videos of my soaps and soap making. Enjoy.